today we are going to be doing a mock booking, all right, and kind of talking about how I do mock bookings. All right, I am going to share my screen, and that way you guys can kind of see it. So we have our VAX up, all right, and I already logged in and everything like that, just to kind of make things a little bit easier on me. And I am big, I do use Apple Vacations every once in a while, but I like my FunJet vacations. It's kind of just a preference. I think the customer service is a little bit better sometimes than Apple, even though they are underneath the same umbrella. But whenever I have to call, it's easier to talk to someone through FunJet instead of Apple. All right, so today what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna do a flight and hotel. I live near Indianapolis, so that's just the airport that I'm gonna go out of. You guys can kind of choose whatever you want. Whenever you do mock bookings, it doesn't really matter. So an airport close to you guys, like Chris, you're down in Florida, yep. Miami and stuff, Orlando, those airports, those are really nice for whenever you go, to like Riviera Maya and things like that, because it's close. Tickets are going to be cheaper.
To Fort Lauderdale first, though, usually.
Yeah.
Every time I've gone down to Mexico, I usually use Southwest Vacations. Prior to all this, I flew with them, and it's always to Fort Lauderdale first.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then to Cancun.
So today we're just gonna do one down in Cancun, just because it's kind of easy. Hold on a second, that's my dog. All right, I have an English Mastiff and a Daniff, and they get loud. Like that. All right, so we are going to go ahead. We're going to take it down to Cancun. Oops, that is not what I meant to put in. Just to make it a little bit easier. We're also just going to make it 2 adults. And whenever I do a mock booking, now it is late April, so let's go ahead and we'll put it for July, the end of July. I also usually do it for about 5 nights whenever I do a mock booking, just because all a mock booking is an advertisement, so you're just kind of giving them an idea. I always add travel protection to my mock bookings, so go ahead and add your travel protection, and then we're going to hit search. One of the biggest things whenever you guys are doing mock bookings, pick places that you're kind of interested in going to, if it's Punta Cana or wherever, it just makes it a little bit more interesting for you. Also, if you have done a booking, you can actually use that booking and create a mock booking off of it. It saves some time, all of that. Plus, you should be posting mock bookings into 5 different groups 3 times a day. That just will get your name out there and people will start noticing you. I wouldn't do it any more than that. Facebook will put you in jail if you do any more. So be very careful. All right, so when they come up, they kind of give you everything. I'm not even gonna look at flights right now. We're gonna kind of look at hotels. I usually pick around a 5-star hotel. So I will click that, maybe, if that's nice. There we go. And I always want an all-inclusive. So I'm gonna click that in, and they're all inclusive, so usually by the beach, so it doesn't really matter. So I don't want adults only here, so I'm not going to really worry about the adults only. And you can sort it in different ways. You can sort it by preferred, or if you want, you can go price lowest to highest. Lowest to highest is kind of nice for a mock booking, because on a mock booking, you want to make it seem as low as possible. Okay. All right. So you can just kind of look around, see which one you kind of want. AMR resorts, those are from the AMR collection. Those are actually really nice resorts, Any Dreams, Secrets, things like that. And so this one wouldn't be a bad one to pick. And the price is not bad at all. El Dorado Seaside Suites or Palms, those are Charisma hotels. Those are pretty good. Seaside Suites, which should be down here. They have, if I can find it, there, El Dorado Seaside Suites. They always have swim up suites, which are really cool and really nice for like honeymooners and things like that. So if you're going to be posting
nice.
into, oh yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're going to be posting into like a, you know, a bridal group or something like that, this one would probably be a really good one to do because people think that's really cool. So just for time consuming here, we'll go ahead and we'll just pick this one right here. All right. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pick it and let that come up. There we go. All right. So right now we have that resort. We're going to pick some air. Obviously, we don't want them coming in at 8:20 p.m. That's like one day already gone. So pick something a little bit earlier. There are one stops, there's 46. There's no non-stops, which kind of sucks. So let's see. All right. This one, they come in at 10 o'clock. It's a little bit nicer. All right. So go ahead, we'll pick this one. And oh, it's a Delta. So we have to have a Delta on the way back. You really don't want them leaving at 7:05 a.m. in the morning from their trip. So let's see if there's anything more in the afternoon. All right. Oh, see, that's a next day, but it's just a booking, so it doesn't matter. All right. All right. So right now we have our total $3,474.49. We do have our travel protection in there, which is $199.98. They have their transportation also, that's included. All right. Now, another thing that I always like to do is go to regular Expedia and price match it. There we go. Come on. There we go. Anyone remember the dates I picked? July 24th through July 29th. All right, we'll let that come up here really, really quick. Come on. We're gonna find our hotel. Gosh. Not even gonna be on here. Got we got Jade. not even on here. All right, well, if it's not on here, then that means we have a better deal because they can get it. So that's good. All right, so don't even worry about it then, but do look at it and see kind of if it is, you know, a better deal and stuff like that. It's always kind of nice to know exactly what you can give people. All right, I have someone that is trying to get into the meeting. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry, I see it in our chat group. All right, there we go. All right, so this is kind of what we have going on. And if you guys don't know, with VAX, if you want to see what your commission is, you always go to booking administration. And so right now on this one, we would make $201.01 of commission on this mock booking, if anyone would get that one. So then my next thing is always I click checkout. Sorry about that. All right, if we scroll all the way down, this part right here tells you your deposit due. Okay, so right now deposit is due. It would be due tomorrow at $699.98. Now, one of the biggest things that I do whenever I am doing a mock booking is I want to give the lowest number possible. So the lowest number possible here would be the deposit per person. So I am going to do $699.98, so 700, and divide that by 2. All right, so we're at 350. So whenever I write my mock booking out, I'm going to say deposits as low as 350 per person. Okay. Anything to catch their attention. That's basically what you're doing. Okay. Also, let's see, we are in a deluxe pool view king room. We'll keep that, even though I would rather have an ocean view, but that's completely up to them. One of the things also with dreams, secrets, things like that is if you are in the preferred club, you actually get a little bit more, you get some more perks. So that might be something that you want to add also if you're doing AMR resorts. So think about that if you want to put that on your mock booking or not. A lot of times it's even things like free COVID testing right now, because if you're not in the preferred club, you don't get free COVID testing. So, all right. So now my mock bookings. All right. If I go to my business page, all right, when I do them, I kind of post them like this. All right. Right, I kind of have a script, and I mean, it's up to you guys how you guys want to write them. You can use some of the stuff that I am using, just don't use the exact same words whenever you're doing it, because, you know, we like to be a little different. So I have a script. Let me just copy it, and then I'm going to change my countries and stuff like that. All right. So this one was from when I did Puerto Rico. So we're going to put where we're going. And this one is actually in Riviera Maya. This one is actually in, oh, okay. So we're going to say, all right, so Riviera Maya. I always come up with some kind of like catchphrase, whatever, something to just start it. So get me out of the cold. All right, whatever. All right. And then because I already put here we come, or here I come, I'll just put let's go to. All right. This one, we can put something like put a cold drink in my hand and my toes in the sand. All right. I don't know. Whatever you guys kind of choose to do there. All right. Then I had my dates, which I still don't remember, 24th through the 29th. This time it is a 5-night stay. And it is for 2. All right, then I said my deposit, whenever I looked at it there, it was $350 per person. So I'm just gonna put that. Now, if the deposit would be like due in 3 days, then I would put, deposit due April 11, 12, 13, 14, April 14th. This way, because it was tomorrow, I'm just gonna leave it as, as deposit per person, that's it. Okay, this one is not an ocean view room, but it was deluxe view king, or pool view king, we'll just say. All right, so I can put deluxe view. Oh my gosh, I can't spell. I always put on there airfare and transportation is included. I always put that travel insurance is included, so they can cancel for any reason. And then I always say that I can price different departure airports, number of travelers, hotel rooms, and dates. And then I have how to contact myself, or contact me. And then I also put on my form here. Sometimes you can put like text and then put your phone number and then put like text Riviera Maya to, and then your phone number. And then people would contact you that way. It's kind of up to you, however you wish to do it. All right. And I always put prices and availability subject to change, because tomorrow this price could go up or it could go down. You don't want someone yelling at you. And then I always have that I'm a licensed and insured travel agent. Okay. Then the next part to it is putting in pictures. Now, some people don't only put in like one picture. Others will put in, a couple pictures. I usually like to put in like 3, 4, 5, somewhere around there. And I just kind of use them from right here. So I will go ahead, we'll save this one. And I actually have a folder for these, so. There's one. Could have probably used that one. That is not a pool room view. So, oh yeah, it is. Haha, didn't see that. All right, so this is pool room, because that is the room that I put in the thing. That's the one that I want to put in my mock booking. You don't really want to put an ocean view, because if you put an ocean view and you put down a pool view, people are going to kind of yell at you after a while. Be like, that's not the room you sold me. Yeah, you're right. It's not. All right, so pick your correct room. We'll go ahead and we'll stick in a restaurant. And let's do one more. Yeah, everyone likes a bar, right? All right. So now we can just go back to our post and you can add your pictures. Maybe. Come on. Did my whole system. There we go. Now you can also do this from your business suite. And then if you have Instagram connected to your Facebook, it will actually save, or it'll post to both of them at the same exact time. I thought I had it connected and I've been posting and it hasn't been going to my Instagram. So I'm a little upset, and it even says that it's connected and then it's really not. So I have to take a look at it. So that's why I'm not doing it that way. So go ahead. I had one more. I'm thinking I put it somewhere else on accident. Okay, it's all right. All right, so then that is my mock booking. It's very short, very sweet, to the point, whatever, okay? And I'll go ahead and I will post that out. All right, so now that is just on my business page, okay? Now, what you want to do is you want to go and you want to put them into different groups, right? And whenever you post them to different groups, you're actually going to post as yourself, okay? So you're going to go back to your personal page, and then you are going to look up your business page. So you can post it as yourself. Come on, there we go. All right, so now as long as I have my little picture here and that's my personal, then I know that I am doing it from myself. So now I can share it to a group. All right. And you can kind of just pick your different groups that you have. I do a Google document of my Facebook groups. That way I can kind of keep track of which ones I have posted to and which ones I need to. So, and some of them, they've changed a little bit, some here and there. So like this one, I haven't posted since January. All right, so we'll go ahead, we'll try to do that one. That's the yard sale group, no rules. All right. And now that is posted in there. Sometimes the groups, whenever you are posting it in there, sometimes they have rules of if you don't put anything and you just have your pictures and your or your shared content, they won't allow it. So that's why I always just type in a little something. Ooh, buddy. And then I post it. All right, so right now it says that it shared it. I can see it. Make sure that it is there. Yep, right there it is. Perfect. All right, so that one I know now has been posted. All right, and I just do that to every single, or I do it to about 5 groups. Just kind of depends. And I will just need to change this now. And today's date. There we go. All right, so that's kind of how I keep track of everything. Now, some of the other things that I have done as mock bookings, not only doing it this way, but I have also done, like I've used Canva and I've created mock bookings. And like, let me see, I had one recently that I did. So it's kind of up to you, however you guys wish to do them. But, okay, like this one, okay? So like this was one of my ones that I did on Canva. You guys probably can't even. Yeah, gotta love the dogs. All right, and then I just put music behind it and stuff like that. All right, so that was one that I did. And then what I also did with that one is I stuck it in my stories on my Facebook, and got a lot of more people to come to my business page by doing that also. So you kind of do you, figure out how you want to do them. But that's just kind of the way that I do them. All right. So, any questions that you guys have? You guys have any questions? Nothing?
Not yet, but you know I will when I'll text you when I do.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so when it goes, actually whenever it goes to your stories, it doesn't go to, like, it's on my personal page. It's not on my business page. So it's only in your stories for like 24 hours and then it kicks off. It doesn't actually post to your personal page. So that's a little bit different. So like my personal page, whenever I did my story, it didn't actually post on my personal page. And I usually don't post them on my personal page. I did this one because I have some people that are going to Gatlinburg, and I wanted to throw something out there to some of my friends and be like, hey, look what I can get too. You know, not just beaches and stuff. I can do other things too. So that's why I kind of threw this one out there. I also threw one out one time with Las Vegas with a Grand Canyon tour. And the only reason I did that one is because I had family thinking about taking that trip. So I wanted to show them what I can do also. You know, you got to prove yourself a little bit. But yeah, so, but for the most part, I don't post to my personal page with my mock bookings. They're mostly to other places. Now, one thing that I will also do after I post them to groups is I will also then go to my LinkedIn and I'll post it there. I'll have my Instagram and I'll post it there. And I just do a little short thing to like to my Twitter also and post it there. But it's not as elaborate. It just might say like the price of it, and that's about it. But other than that, I haven't really ventured to like TikTok or anything to that extent. That's not me yet. I like watching it. I just can't post it. So, yeah. But yeah. Any other questions? I do have it. Some of the groups have changed names. I mean, you can create one pretty easily because it has to be with your groups that you join. And really, you guys should be joining like, you know, 7 to 10 Facebook groups a day as you go. And that way, because like you guys aren't going to be, this is like my town chatter page, you know, you wouldn't join that group. So, but you might join the town chatter group that's in your town, you know, so you can create your own as you go through, you know, and you're just doing them. I mean, that's kind of what I ended up doing here, but yeah, I mean, just create your own. It's pretty easy. You just have your group and then the date that you do it, and your destination and any rules that they might have. Because I do have some, like some of my mom's groups, you can only post like on certain days, like on Wednesdays or Mondays. So you have to be able to read, you have to read the rules that they have and only do it on those days. Same thing with like job posts and things like that, if you guys ever get onto the residual side. So, but yeah, I mean, just create your own. It's all right.